Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Connersville High School for tonight's gymnastics meet between the visitors from Shelbyville and your Connersville Spartans, and also gymnasts from the area. Let's introduce the teams involved in tonight's meet. We will have gymnasts from Franklin County, Northeastern, Tri, Union County, our guests from Shelbyville, and of course, your Connersville Lady Spartans. Judges for tonight's meet, Susan Catania, Brenda Hoodelbrink, Whitney Owens, and Denise Selvey. At this time, if everybody would please stand and remove their hats as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. To begin tonight's meet, we'd like to honor 3 young ladies from the Connersville team who have spent the last 4 years and given their effort and hard work to make this program the success that it is. We will honor 3 seniors, beginning with our first senior, Kirsten Coffey. Kirsten's parents are Tyler Coffey and Audrey Moore. Kirsten has been a member of the gymnastics team for 2 years, the track team for 1 year, and the cheer team for 4 years. Kirsten plans to attend college, where she will pursue a career in dental hygiene with future plans to attend cosmetology school. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kirsten Coffey. Our next senior, Alyssa Lovins. Alyssa's parents are Ryan and Amanda Lovins. Alyssa has been a member of the gymnastics team for 4 years, the softball team for 3 years, and the cheer team for 3 years. She has also been a member of the 4-H, class council, and CHS today. Alyssa plans to attend college, where she will pursue a degree in speech language pathology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alyssa Lovins. And our final senior for the evening, Miss Kira McKinney. Kira's parents are Jeremy and Connie McKinney. Kira has been a member of the gymnastics team for 3 years, the track team for 3 years, and the cheer team for 4 years. She's also been a member of class council, ECHS, CHS Today, Honor Society, and Student Athletic Council. Kira plans to attend college, where she will pursue a career in athletic training. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kira McKinney. Those are your seniors for the Spartans. Once again, a big hand and thanks for 4 years of hard work. Thank you. In our first rotation, Connersville will begin on the vault and Shelbyville will begin on the bars.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michaela Smith, a sophomore at Connersville High School, and today we're at Connersville High School in the gym. I'm here with
Jackie Bodwell,
and today we are here for a Connersville High School gymnastics meet against Shelbyville and individuals from Franklin County, Milan, Northeastern, and Tri and Union County. Today, the Connersville gymnasts will start on vault,
the uneven bars,
and it is our senior night.
exercise carpet.
We have sectionals March 1st at 10 a.m. here at the Connersville High School gym. So yeah.
Who are the seniors again?
The seniors are Alyssa Waddell, Kirsten Coffey, and Kira McKinney.
Yes. We will miss them next year for sure.
Yes.
They've been good support for the team and have come out and had some great meets and good performances. So hopefully we'll get some of that today.
Yes, they are a big impact on our team.
Now we just wait until they start warming up and
Yeah, they'll
bars
compete.
and
Yeah.
vault.
Yes.
I think there's 4 Shelbyville girls, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
They'll be starting on bars, and I'm pretty sure the individuals will start with them.
Now will Connersville see Shelbyville at sectionals?
Yes, they will be at our sectionals, I'm pretty sure.
Good. So we'll get to see some of our competition ahead of time.
Yes. Right now we are pulling the mats over so that they can sit on them. And then Joanne will set the vault table up because most of the girls have different settings. This is Lizzie Heiss, and she'll be doing a quarter on, 3/4 off. She's a junior at Connersville High School.
Oh, it looks like they're all doing the same vault.
Yes.
Okay.
The bars, they're getting ready. They're placing their springboard and everything so that they can get ready to compete. Lizzie's first vault was pretty good. She stuck it.
Yeah, that was a good vault for
Yeah,
her.
that was a really good vault. She had a lot of power coming off the springboard.
See if she can do it again.
Yes. The judges, they take her best score, so she gets to go twice. Her first time, so they'll calculate the scores from the first time and then the second time, and they'll take the best one out of the 2. So here she's getting ready to go again. She'll be doing the same vault. She had some great
Good.
block on that one. Her landing was perfect.
I think that was better than the first one.
Yes, it was. Here you can see her hands just blocking off the table at the right time.
Perfect landing.
Yes. This is Kirsten Coffey, a senior. She's getting ready to go on vault. She'll be doing a quarter on, 3/4 off, the same vault that Lizzie just performed.
Now are all 9 Connersville girls competing tonight?
No, Emma Jennings will not be competing vault.
Okay. That was good.
Yes, she had great power. She always does that vault very well. It looks like she made it to a half on that time. It's either a quarter on, 3/4 off, or she'll make it all the way half on, and it'll be a half on, quarter off, 3/4 off. And it looks like she performed that one really well.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes.
Nope. First one was the good one.
Yes, she took a little step that time. It just looked like her hands didn't get around enough for her to twist in time. But it was a really good block. Her body was just a little behind her.
It looks like they posted Lizzie's score.
Lizzie got an 8.05 on her vault. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Shelbyville on bars is setting up for their next girl to compete.
Oh, I missed the first one.
Oh, yeah. This is Serenity Pennington. She will be performing the same vault. She's a junior at Connersville High School.
And I think Kirsten
She had
scores
some
up.
good block.
Looks like Kirsten got an 8.0.
Kirsten got an 8.0. That's a really good score for her. I think it was really hard for her to see with that mat on bars in the way. She couldn't see the judges.
Yeah, good eye. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. It's a little hard to see, like even when coaches are standing there, it's really hard.
Yes, because every gymnast, before they compete, they have to salute the judges to confirm that they're ready to start.
Yes. And when you can't see the judges, it's hard
That
to
makes
salute
it a problem.
them.
Looks like Joanne's talking to him right now.
Yes, she looks a little frustrated.
Yes.
It's probably because Serenity cannot see, and she has to be able to see to compete. It's hard to see, not be able to see the judges. This skill that she's doing on the bars is really cool right there.
Yeah, that is.
It's a release move. I think Serenity was waiting for that mat to come
Yep.
down.
There she goes.
She'll be competing her second vault. She had really fast run that time.
Oh, I think she slipped.
Yeah, she ran a little too fast, but that's okay. She was running really fast. I think that's what knocked
See,
her
look
off.
at her hand. See,
And
she
she
just
just
kind of
slid.
slid.
She didn't have
over it.
enough. Yeah, she didn't have enough height to push
Oh.
her up, and she just slipped.
And look at her finish.
Luckily, she's not hurt from
That's
that.
right.
I know that can be scary.
Mm-hmm. Up next is Emily Bischoff.
Emily Bischoff. She's a junior. Our team has been struggling with sicknesses and injuries. And so that's why we only have the 9 girls here today. And I can't compete because I'm injured. But our other girls that aren't here are really sick. And then one of them had a doctor's appointment, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely going around.
Yeah. The flu is really bad.
Mhm.
This is Emily. She'll be doing the same vault, the quarter on, 3/4 off. That was
All right.
really good.
That's good.
She just had a little tiny step, and that's okay.
Well, looks like Serenity's
Serenity
score.
scored an 8.25, which is a really good score.
Yes. It's the highest one so far.
Yes, I'm pretty sure she's leading right now with the score. Emily had a really fast run and a really big block. I think that's why she had a little stumble. She can't see again with the mat in the way. I think it's making Joanne a little mad.
I think it is too.
She had
There
a
she
really
goes.
powerful block off the
Good.
springboard, and that was a really nice stick. A little shuffle in the feet, but other than that, I think that was perfect.
How many years has Joanne been coaching the high school? Do you know?
She's been coaching it ever since our coach Heidi, even before our coach Heidi was doing it. I'm pretty sure it's been a long time.
It's like the early 80s, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like probably like 50 years or more.
She is the longest running gymnastics coach in Indiana.
Yes. Yes, she's coached me in club for all my life, so it's...
She has most girls in Connersville.
Yes. This is Alyssa, and she is a senior. She will be competing that exact same vault that everybody else competed. It's Alyssa Lovins.
Emily Bischoff got an 8.15 on her vault.
Which is the second best score that
It is,
our
yeah.
team has had yet. That's a really good score. She's sick too, Alyssa is. She's down there coughing. That last vault was really pretty. Fast run.
Oh, that's a good one,
That
too.
was a great vault. She had
job,
great
Alyssa.
block. Good jump off the springboard. A little bend in the arms right there, you see, but she was really tight through that whole vault.
47 years for Joanne.
So that was close.
Her.
Oh my gosh. She was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2004.
24.
24.
Or just last year.
Yes. This is Elena Daniels, and she is competing in the same
Beautiful.
event. She's a junior. She always does really well on this event. Alyssa got a 8.25.
Another good score.
Another great score. We're having a really nice meet tonight.
I think they're getting ready for sectionals, so they want to
Yes.
try to get their best out there and see what they need to work on for the upcoming week. so
Yes,
that they're
we have
prepared.
sectionals March 1st at 10 a.m.
Here.
here at the Connersville High School small gym. Old gym.
I think it used to be called the girls' gym at one point.
Yes, the girls' gym. Elena had a really
Oh,
great
beautiful.
block and a beautiful stick.
She
She's
does this
so
vault
good at
so
this
well.
event. Yes. Really nice run.
Mm-hmm.
Good punch through her ankles off the springboard.
She makes it look easy.
Yes. This is Kira McKinney. She is a senior, the last senior to go. She's really good at this event.
She is. She's a good, solid gymnast. We
She
can
is.
count on her every time to show up and do her job.
Yes.
getting the vault ready and positioned for her.
Yes. Elena got an 8.45.
Nice.
That is so good. She's in that 8.4 range, and that's really good.
There's Kira. Beautiful.
Great punch. That was beautiful.
Just needs to stick that landing next time.
Yes, she was straight coming off the block,
Sure
the
was.
vault table. Had a really big block.
Good arm position.
Yes. She had a lot of power. It just made her step forward. She's fixing the runway. It's a little crooked.
It always amazes me how they can run essentially on this hardwood basketball floor
Yes.
at full speed. Just a tiny mat.
In just a short distance. It's not even very far.
You have to really get a lot of power in that short
Yes.
time frame,
Yes.
which is difficult.
It's really. That was a really good vault for Kira. Good arm circle. Nice block off. She was really straight in just a small step. Here's Ainsley Bodwell getting ready to go. She's a junior at Cartersville High School, and she's a really good all-around.
She's been doing this since she was 3 years old.
Yes,
And
that's
has
about how
lived
long I've done
most of her life in the gym. Talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ainsley is my daughter. I wasn't going to boast on her too much, but she has been competing, since she was 4. I think that's when she first started competing, and she was she's getting ready to go. I'll finish later.
Beautiful ball. She gets really good block off that table.
She did her training up in Indianapolis, and we went up there 5 days a week, 4 hours every evening to practice and train. And it's just natural for her.
Didn't she just struggle with the ankle injury?
Yeah, she did. She didn't have any injuries until freshman year, first meet.
Oh my gosh. Really good vault again. It looks like Kira McKinney also got an 8.45.
And they are moving on to bars.
Yes. Let's see what Ainsley gets. But what happened to her ankle?
She was doing the soup, and she shorted it, and she punctured the bones in her foot. So it broke the bone, but it was a puncture wound. So lots of physical therapy and lots of rest and good nutrition to help her body heal.
Yes.
Unfortunately, when you injure yourself, you tend to re-injure it. And
Yes.
that is what she does too often.
Oh, yeah.
So, so this meet, she's still holding back. She's not competing at her level just yet
Yeah.
on everything, because we want that foot to be nice and healthy for sectionals.
Yeah. So that was Emma. Her name's Emma Jennings. She's a junior, and she just had a solid bar routine.
I tell you what, Emma has improved so much.
So much. She works so hard.
She works so hard. She is such a good competitor in the sense that she gives it her all, and her dedication shows for sure.
Yes, she works so hard. Now they're rearranging the bars. getting ready for Alyssa Levins, our senior, to compete. Yeah, like the vault that Ainsley got injured on was actually, so she did a round off onto the vault table and a back tuck off. So she did a round off onto the vault table and then a backflip off of it without touching her feet or anything into the landing. So she performs that vault really solid too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really hard not to land short on that vault.
What was Ainsley's score on vault?
She got an 8.477.
That's an odd score.
Oh. Yeah, I've actually never seen.
I don't think that's right.
No, you actually, in gymnastics, we don't do 7s. We only do 5s or 0s as the ending. So I don't know.
We missed it.
I wonder if they put it up wrong on accident.
Right.
Emma got a 4.625.
That's a good score for her.
That's a really good score. And this is Alyssa going. Just a small tap. It's looking like the bars are really... She's going to have to restart because they put the bars up too loose.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes. They didn't tighten them tight enough, it's looking like. Which is, you have to have a tight bar to do the bars. Or else, when you go, it just feels like it's going to fall over on you.
Yeah, definitely not what we want to see.
I wonder if she's going to get deducted from that.
Right.
They have to change the bars. So, for Emma, they changed the bar. Well, they changed the bar for Alyssa because on Emma, they just put it in more so that it was closer. And, well, that was the last team. They used the bar that was closer. And Emma doesn't jump to the high bar. So, we just used it like that for Emma to go. And then Alyssa, they have to change the bar for her because there's a bar settings. So there's like 6, fig, and like 5, and it goes all the way up. And so we go on 6, which is pretty far apart, so that they can jump to the high bar and they can catch it and they can do their swings on the high bar without hitting their toes. And then, yeah, so then they have to tighten it to make sure that the bars are not stiff, but just go up so that they don't move while you're going. So here goes Alyssa again. Just a small tap. She's probably pretty tired. It is so hard to do that. She was not supposed to do that, but that was so cool. She's probably really tired because it is really hard to do that.
And she's sick.
Yes.
I can only imagine.
She normally does a flyaway, which is a back tuck off the bar right there, but she was just so tired and she just didn't have the energy to do it.
No.
Right now they're loosening up the bars. I think they're only loosening them so that they go tighter. They're gonna fix the bolts into the floor to make sure that the bars aren't wiggly like that again. The girls on vault just got an 8.05. I'm pretty sure that was the gymnast from... I'm pretty sure she goes to try. Brianna Hall.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
This girl is Autumn. She's going. And here we come to bars with Serenity Hornsby.
I don't think we talked about the other girls from like Union County and Tri
No.
and Northwestern or Northeastern, sorry.
No, we haven't.
They compete as individuals, and Joanne takes them on to compete with Connorsville so that they are able to get in these meets and sort of have a surrogate team. In gymnastics and for IHSAA, you can compete as an individual or as a team. There's not very many gymnastics teams left in Indiana. We have, our schools around here, which Joanne plays a huge part in, having these programs.
Yes, we love the individuals. They're like family to us, just as our team. They come to our gym, they practice with us. It's all like we're just a family.
It's bonding, for sure.
That's why if you can't see one of the individuals, she's from Union County, and she's sitting with our team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the wrong one. This is Serenity Hornsby. She's going on bars next. And she's just adjusting the springboard so it's to the perfect distance from the bar as she likes. These bars are made out of wood, so it's very... It's not that easy as everybody makes it seem.
No.
She's gonna do her kip, and then this is a up. Ooh, nope, she did another kip. And she did her back tuck dismount. I forgot that she does not perform an uprise. Alyssa Levin's got a 5.975 on bars. She's only competed bars, I'm pretty sure, the last 2 meets that we've had.
Yeah, I think so.
She hasn't competed bars for that long. She just competed bars so that she could be placed in the all-around and try to go for all-around. Next up on bars is Emily Bischoff. She's a junior. She puts in a lot of work,
She
too.
does. I was
a
getting
lot
ready
of
to
effort.
say that.
Yes.
She puts in a lot of work, and she's got a great attitude.
Yes. She tries really hard.
Mm-hmm. And she's always got a smile on her face.
Yes. She'll be at the gym after our practices and just keep training and training and training. She really tries really hard to be where she's at. It's always nice to have some music while we're competing. It kind of takes away some of the stress.
Especially if you're like on beam or something.
Yes.
It's terrible to be like completely quiet.
Yes, I can't. Like, people don't like it when people yell for them while they're on beam because how little it is and they're really scared that they're gonna fall. But I couldn't do beam in the quiet. I really couldn't.
No.
You're just gonna have the judges staring at you and it's just quiet. It would just be...
I always feel bad for the girls when the floor is going at the same time.
Yes.
But the floor music stops and then they're like mid-routine
Yeah.
and it's completely quiet.
Yes, it's so hard to do that, especially when your own team is on floor, and so like you just want to cheer around and cheer for them
Right.
so bad, but you're like, no, if I cheer for them, I'm gonna fall off.
The floor is always everybody's favorite to watch.
Yes, the floor everybody loves.
Yeah.
Emily is getting ready to go. She does pretty well on this event.
Yeah, she's solid too.
Yes. She gets a lot near the same score, good score every time.
Which is good because then Joanne can kind of count on that.
Yes.
And know that's a solid
Yes.
routine.
Perfect
There she goes.
stuff
There
landing.
she goes.
That was
Good
great.
job, Emily. Elena's up next.
Yes.
Elena's my niece. So.
She's really good. We love her.
And she's been competing just about as long as Ainsley has.
Yes. I feel like this is a sport where you kind of have to do it for a long time. It's really hard if you don't do it for a long time.
It's a difficult sport,
It's
period.
very hard. It's hard on the body. It's hard on your brain.
Yes.
With mental blocks and mental illnesses, just everything.
Daily stress.
Yes, your body just hurts all the time. It's looking like Shelbyville is getting ready to go up on vault. Elena has a really solid bar routine as well.
Does.
Yes. She has an uprise, which is different than what all of our other girls do. Elena does a good uprise.
Elena's one of those girls that's so flexible.
Yes.
She just bends her body and makes it look natural.
Yes, she does it so well. Just like her vault, she makes it look so easy.
She does. Which Elena hasn't been competing as much this year either because of illness, I think.
Yes,
so,
yes. She's had some problems.
Yeah, I think she goes.
Her kip, beautiful cast, just a small tap.
Oh, one more time around.
She does that. She just learned how to do that the other day. She loves it. This is an uprise. Well, she hit her toes. And she hit her toes a little bit and just decided not to do it this meet. But her uprise is so cool. You just swing forward once and then you swing back and you bring your hips back to the bar. That was a really good routine though.
It was. So, what?
This is Ainsley Bodwell. She's getting ready to go. She's really solid on this event. She has nice pointed feet, straight everything. She's so good at this event.
This is the toughest event for her. Bars. The bars you need to work like a pendulum, and so the longer your body is, the better off you are.
Yes.
As we all know, Ainsley's body's not real long,
Yes.
so she doesn't pendulum. It takes more work for her to pendulum.
Yes. But she makes it look so good.
She does.
Looks like Emily got a 7.225, which is a really good score for her.
It is a really good score.
It's a really good score for her.
She had a good routine, though.
Yes,
that
she
was
did.
Beautiful.
Ainsley's about to go. She does a trick at the beginning. It's actually a release move. It's a switch kip. She has really pretty straight legs, pointed toes on this event. You can't even tell it's one of her hardest. Perfect landing. That was so pretty.
Solid routine.
This is her perfect cast. She's doing a clear hip, which is when you go around and you don't touch your hips to the bar. Then she'll do a kip, back, push away, and she'll do her layout, fly away. Beautiful pointed toes, straight legs. Just a small step, but that was near perfect.
Did Elena get a 7.15? That's Elena's,
Yes,
isn't it?
it's looking like she did.
Okay.
Elena got a good score, a really good score for her hitting her toes on the low bar.
Mm-hmm.
I know that would have hurt. It hurts really bad. I did it before, but doing giants.
Because again, they're wooden.
Yes, they are. They're wooden, and they're really hard. It's not.
No, they're not soft.
They look really bouncy, but that's because you have to work the bar. This is Kira McKinney. She is a senior. This is her best
this is it.
event. She is so good at this event. And she'll actually, I can explain to you what giants are when she goes.
She just does such a beautiful job on the
Yes,
bars.
her body is so straight. Just the positioning is beautiful.
I love watching her compete the bars.
Me too. Ainsley's score is about to pop up, but here goes Kira. She's gonna do a switch kip too. She normally does a handstand half pirouette. These are her giants, her handstand. She will go around in a straight position. Those are beautiful.
Beautiful. Good job.
Perfect stuck landing.
Good job.
Just a small little step
Great
at the salute.
routine.
Yes, that was beautiful. This is her doing her giants. This is what I was talking about. She just goes around in that straight position. You have to work the bar really hard to get all the way around. And it's really scary that you're going to hit your toes. That's the thing I always hit my toes doing. And that perfect landing, that was
Good
just
finish.
so pretty, beautiful. This is them warming up for beam.
Oh, Ainsley got an 8.225.
Yes, which is a
All right,
great
good.
score.
That is a good score.
So on all the events, they're not supposed to be able to warm up. Sometimes other teams will warm up, but you're not supposed to warm up on vault and bars, and you can only warm up on beam and floor.
I didn't realize that.
Yes. They have, Connorsville is done with the uneven bars and the vault. We've done 2 events. We have 4 events in total, and we've done 2 of them. And those are the 2. So vault is probably one of the easier ones. And then bars is a really, really, really hard event. So we have the individuals, that is Franklin County, Union County, and Tri competing on the bars. There is 2 girls missing, and they're from Milan and Northeastern. The girl from Northeastern is here, but she only competes vault due to her back. She had a very bad back injury, and so now she only competes vault. But the individuals have great bar routines. They have really good vault bar routines, and they're really good to compete against. And then Shelbyville will be performing, I'm pretty sure, so they've gotten done with the bars and the vault as well. So they will be competing on the floor in a minute. And I'm pretty sure they were supposed to warm up,
I'm not
but
sure why they're not.
yeah, me neither. But it's probably because they think that they have to wait until the judges move. So we're going to have to move all the judges. Here's Serenity performing a turn on the beam. They're really hard. This is a 4-inch beam, 4 or 5 inches, I'm pretty sure. So it's really hard to stay on top of it. And you have to do all your jumps on there. It's really, really hard.
It takes so much concentration.
Yes.
Any little, like, loss of concentration
Yes.
and you can lose yourself.
Oh my gosh, it looks like Kira got an 8.425 on the bars. That is
That was
really good score.
And with the beam, remind me, you get deducted if you touch it with your hands.
Yes.
You fall.
Yes,
what
if
are
you
the other
get, so
deductions?
you'll get deducted if you touch it with your hands. If you fall, you get deducted obviously for bent knees, not pointed toes. So it is really hard. You really have to be concentrated, like you said.
And you have to connect the
Yes, you have
skills.
to. So we have things called connection. So some people do a cartwheel, and you have to connect it. Like I used to do a back handspring. So that's 2 back handsprings consecutive in a row without stopping at all.
Like no pause.
No pause at all. So like her leap right there, her leap has to be connected to that jump after. You cannot wait 5 seconds. You can't even wait 0.1.
Mm-mm.
You have to connect it or else they will deduct you. Here is Brenna from Try going on bars. She is a sophomore. That was
a good routine.
really good routine. That is one of her best routines that she's had this season. She normally bars is a harder event for her. That's her back swing. She swings a few times into her flyaway, but that's okay. She normally falls, but that was a really great routine for Brenna tonight. Next is, I'm pretty sure Rachel Ruff is about to go. She has a really solid bar routine, and it is really pretty. She performs a uprise, so I can show you what that is.
And she's from Franklin County,
And she's
right?
from Franklin County, yes. Her suit is beautiful. She just got it this year.
I love her suit.
I love it too. It's so beautiful.
It is.
And they're not cheap. Gymnastics
No.
Leos are not cheap at all. Like competition Leos are like $300, $400, $500. It is not cheap.
And they're not comfortable.
No, they're not. They're really itchy. Just everything. So with my suits, they're both really different because I also do competitive gymnastics with Joanne. And so on our sleeves of our gymnastics Leos for competition, well, actually, I'll tell you after Rachel goes with this really nice routine.
We don't want to miss this.
No. This is a clear hip. Her squat on. She'll go forward with the swing and she'll come back on top of the bar. She does it twice, actually. She performs that skill really well. A slight pause, which is a deduction, and a really nice stick.
Yes. Good job.
She's
Franklin
from
County.
Franklin County. She just struggled with a huge ankle injury, actually here at a competition I'm pretty sure within our first meet.
Oh, there's that.
This is her beautiful clear hip. And then she'll do another kip. She does a slight pause, which is a deduction. But other than that, beautiful legs, pointed,
Great landing.
everything. Perfect landing.
Especially on that bad ankle.
Yes, that's why she uses that sting mat, actually, to help the landing. And Kirsten is performing, well, that was supposed to be her connection. Yes, so this, she's going to do it. This is a connection. I'm pretty sure Connorsville is going to be done warming up soon, but they have to wait for the judges on bars to be done judging, because we still have a girl from Union County competing on bars, and the judges from bars have to finish judging them before they can come to beam. So Connersville would just have until that.
I wonder why the judges aren't moving over to the floor.
I know. Well, I'm pretty sure, so they've normally been switching, one judge come to beam and the other one go to floor.
Okay.
So they're probably waiting until the other judge goes, so then we can move it and everything.
That makes sense.
That is a connection right there. You know how she did not
Beautiful.
have a pause. It was really pretty. That's a back walkover connection. It's really pretty.
Her back walkovers are so pretty.
They're so pretty. She is so good with her being straight and keeping things going. This is a connection also right here. You cannot touch your other foot on that. And actually, it's also a deduction if they won't count the skill if you don't land with your second foot on. Your second foot has to touch the beam and you have to fall off that way, or else they won't count it.
So many things to remember
Yes.
as you're concentrating and not trying to fall off.
Yes. This is sophomore Autumn Van Winkle
On bars.
on bars from Union County. She has a really solid bar routine as well. This is her kip squat on. She's actually doing a toe. She's actually doing a toe hand, which is a toe shoe. I'm sorry, which is where you go around and you act like you're gonna jump on, and then you go around, you straddle, and you catch the high bar. That was a beautiful stick, a great routine for Autumn Van Winkle. Looks like Rachel Ruff got a 7.825. That's a really good routine. Look, that is a toe. That is a toe shoot, yes. I'm sorry. And then that is an uprise. She does them really well. The individuals have great ones. But yes, that was a toe shoot. They're really cool. And it's really hard to reach forward and grab that second bar. In your beam routine, you have to have a connection, a flight, which is that right there. Your hands and your feet both have to be off of the beam at the same time for it to be counted as a flight. You have to do turns, jump sequences, and leaps. And then a mount, and we'll have a dismount. This is a dismount right here. She'll do a back tuck off of it. And then some people do different mounts. We have some people that do jump on mounts where you use the springboard to jump from the floor onto the beam. And then we have other people that would just do a normal mount, which is you'll just stand there and just use the mat and you won't have to move it out there. Most of our girls perform a jump on mount, but now the judges are going to move and they're going to move the mat over for these jump on mounts.
And it looks like Connersville's getting ready to compete.
Yes, they'll just finish their jump on mounts and then they'll be ready to compete.
I think Shelbyville's working on their music.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be warming up a long time ago, but that's a jump on mount right there. Kirsten does them really well. You really have to have good block within your toes to jump onto that beam so high off the ground. And it's really hard to stay on there, as it is 4 inches.
And high.
And high. It's like,
how high
I'm
is
pretty
it off?
sure it's 4 feet off the ground. 4 or 5, I'm pretty sure. Shelbyville is warming up on the floor. She just performed a front layout. She was over-rotated a little bit. This girl, she's doing a front tuck. She under-rotated a little bit, which is okay. That happens a lot. There's another front tuck. You have to have 3 elements on the floor. So you can't only do a front tuck, but it also depends how high because we have like advanced highs, superiors, and you have to have an advanced high. So it'll have to be, say somebody did a front handspring front layout on the floor, then that would be okay. But if you do a front handspring front tuck on the floor, you have to do a dive roll after it because a front layout is a high superior. But you can never perform only one element. Here is Emily doing her jump on mount. She does those really good. And she does a jump after it so that she can try to get a higher score. It'll be counted as more. This is Ainsley's mount. It is really cool. This is a fun sport because you really get to pick what you want to do. Like if you don't want to do all 4 events, you don't have to. You normally pick your best events, and then you can make your routines at this level. You can do anything. So it's really fun. You get to pick your own floor music.
And your skills.
And your skills, yes. Like if you want to do, you can pick if you want to do a round off or a back handspring or a back tuck on the beam to be your flight. It doesn't have to be one thing. I don't think that Shelbyville is used to our floor yet.
No, I think they're sliding on it.
Yes, earlier I think they were talking about how it was slick. I think this girl from Shelbyville is actually about to go. She is a freshman, I'm pretty sure. So this is her very first year. They've probably competed in a few meets already, probably most of them. This might even be their last one, you don't know.
Right.
She's getting ready to salute to the judges. Normally when you salute, you want to look really pretty. You want to look nice for the judges.
And smile.
You want to smile big. It just makes the judges happier.
They don't want to see unhappy gymnasts.
No. Looks like somebody got an 8-6 on the vault over there.
Oh.
I wonder who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Connorsville's about to start on the beam. But they normally start the girls on floor first and then start the girls on the beam.
Oh, and here she goes.
Here she goes. She got to pick her music. So that's a round off back handspring. That's all she did. You normally aren't allowed to do 2, so she'll get deducted on that. This is her jump sequence. She does a front roll. This will be her front pass, I'm pretty sure. A front tuck, dive roll, cartwheel. She did that pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And this is her leap, switch leap, wolf pass into a split. That was a beautiful split. You want to have nice pointed toes this whole event. You can get deducted on anything. Kirsten Coffey is going on the beam for Connorsville High School.
Good start.
Solid landing. She's really had some trouble on this event in the past. She's fallen off quite a bit, but I'm pretty sure today is a day that she will do really well.
It's a good start.
Yes, that was a really good start for her. Full turn, that was a really solid full turn. Just a little fall.
Oh,
That's okay.
remember, it's 4 inches.
Yes, it is really hard to stay on these things. She has a really good straddle jump right there. That is beautiful. And a tuck 3/4. Those are so hard to land. That was a good landing. It's okay. She laughed it off at the end. She tries so hard to stay on the beam, but it is really hard. She does so good. That was a great stick on the landing. Nice, pretty smile to the judges.
And Heidi's the coach that's always on beam.
Yes.
She's wonderful.
Here's a girl from Shelbyville. She's getting ready to go on the floor. This meet actually got canceled. It was supposed to be on Monday, but we had really bad snow, really bad weather, so we didn't go to school. It's been a really crazy week with the snow.
Everybody's getting positioned for the next competitor.
Yes, getting ready
Getting
to
the
salute.
mats together, and
This is Serenity going next on the beam. Heidi always gives us a pep talk before we go. She's a really nice coach. I love her so much.
and Heidi was on the state championship team.
Yes, her year won the 3 times, and we have not won since then. 1987 was her very freshman year that they won state. And then the only time they didn't win was their senior year.
Shelbyville's going on the floor now.
Yes. Nice solid round off back handspring back tuck. A good aerial. You can get deducted on those, so it's really scary to put other things in your routine. Front tuck, dive roll, cartwheel. Really solid. They do those really well. Round off back handspring, straddle jump. That straddle jump gives them more. Serenity Hornsby is going on the beam for Connorsville High School.
Good mount. Oh, hold it. Good.
As you can tell, we only have seniors and juniors on the team other than me and this girl named Lily Bischoff, and then a freshman. Her name is Izzy Couch, but she is not here because she has a doctor's appointment. She was supposed to come, but she slipped. Looks like her foot slipped, that second foot on that straddle jump. She's been working this skill. Oh,
Yeah.
she didn't do it this time.
Oh, she didn't get it all the
No,
way around, did she?
well, she was supposed to do a straddle. She told me she did them last season, but she had a mental block and couldn't do them anymore.
Those mental blocks are rough.
They're really hard. She slipped her second foot again. Now she just has to gather herself, get back on the beam, and keep going with it.
And that's the hardest part, isn't
Yes,
it?
once you fall off that first time, it makes you so mad.
You have to really collect yourself quickly.
Really solid landing. Yes, again, it is so hard to just get back up on that beam and just redo it.
And act like nothing happened.
Yes, it's especially when you fall on one of the easier skills.
Because then you're mad at yourself.
Yes, this is her back tuck dismount. She does these really well. She gets great height off the beam. As you can see, she'll push through her toes. Pointed toes, nice, perfect landing. She looks at the end of the beam so that she can stick it. This is Shelbyville girls. I'm pretty sure she is a sophomore. They only have freshmen and sophomores on their team. And I'm pretty sure this is a sophomore, and then I don't know if the last girl is going to go, but she is a sophomore too.
And Emma Jennings is waiting to go on the beam.
Yes. Kirsten Coffey got a 4.7 on beam. It's not a bad score with all the falls.
Right.
Falls are a lot. If she wouldn't have fell, she could have had a high 7, which is really, really good. So it's actually a pretty good score. If you can see the individuals back there, they're practicing.
Warming up. Oh, here goes Shelbyville.
For their beam. Again, she is a sophomore. I wonder why she wears those calf things.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder
When it's
if...
just shin splints.
Yes, I was about to say that. Nice music. It's really hypes you up.
It's always fun listening to the music.
Yes. She's going to do a front tuck. Looks like she didn't have enough way to do that dive roll after. That will not count as a pass. So she will lose points just for that. Back tuck. That was really high, really nice. That's really
neat.
cool. Yes, I've never seen that. That
I
is
haven't either.
really cool.
Oh, here's
Emma going on the beam. Nice leap.
Good.
Nice leap. That was beautiful stick. That was great. Wolf jump. Split quarter.
Wow.
Really
She's
good.
having a great routine.
Yes, those are very hard. Pike jump.
Hold it. Good.
And that
Great
is
job.
a really good routine coming from Emma.
I think that's probably her
That
best.
has been one of her best routines. She had a really good dismount. Her dismount is so cool. How she does it like an aerial. This is her dismount right here. And it's like an aerial, and then she punches both feet down. And it's kind of like a round off with no hands.
Very nice.
That's actually the routine I might have. Dismount I might have to compete. If I can compete at sectionals. I'll have to do an easy
Keep your
dismount.
arm out of it.
Yes. I can't do anything with my shoulder right now.
No.
So if I can compete, then that might be the dismount I have to compete. This girl that is going for Shelbyville on the floor, she's actually a sophomore. Yes, she's a really good gymnast. She looks a little stressed out right now. Play some music to get the stress away. And Alyssa Lovins for Connorsville will be competing next on the beam.
It's like Heidi's giving her pep talk.
Yes, like always. It's so nice.
She's so supportive.
Yes, I love Heidi so much. She knows what everybody goes through.
That's what I was getting ready to say. She knows what these girls are thinking and their nerves. And
yes.
She knows just what to say to them to settle them down and
Just
get them
exactly
focused.
what to say. Here goes this girl from Shelbyville on the floor.
And typically, the order that they go in is they put their strongest gymnast for that event last. Yes. Nice music.
Yes, I like this music. She has a mix of songs. She just did a round off back handspring half. That means she did a back layout, which is a straight body position, back flip into a little half turn. That was her leap. It was really nice. For that turn right there, it is really hard to do. You have to have your leg above 180. So, she did a front pike, front tuck cartwheel. Really nice routine. She has one more pass to go. Looks like she's going to do it right there in the middle. Round off back handspring, straddle jump. And here goes Alyssa Levins from Connorsville on the beam. Again, it's senior night, so it's really stressful for these girls.
They want to do a good job.
Yes, because unfortunately, but not everybody gets to compete at sectionals.
It's 5, right?
Yes, Joanne takes her top 5 gymnasts, and she hates to do it, but it's how you gotta win. You have to be top 3 to go to regionals after sectionals, so we really have to stick with our strongest gymnast on every event.
And has she made the decision yet? So some girls might be competing for their spot.
Yes, they
tonight.
are. Some girls are competing for their spot. She averages out everybody's score. So, like, one bad meet can take you off the event, which is really hard.
Brutal.
And that's why it's really, really, really stressful for these seniors. Because you obviously want to compete every event for your last ever meet.
Right.
I know it just pains Joanne to do that, but that was beautiful. Split jump, tuck half. She does a really cool dismount. That was really nice.
That was solid.
She had a really solid beam routine. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure her last beam routine she fell off, so that was great progress.
And
that's her
that's
cartwheel
her last,
dismount. That is so nice.
That's her last beam routine for regulation.
Yes, unless she made the cut for sectionals, which she has a really good chance because that beam routine was so good. Heidi's giving the girls on beam a pep talk again. This is Lizzie Heiss, junior at Connorsville High School.
We really need to have her mic'd so we can hear it.
Yes. Yes, because her pep talks are so good. They really help a lot. One time, my mom, she had just been called down to time the beam right as soon as I was going up to compete. And Heidi helped me get through it because that warm-up I wasn't doing very well. So she helped me get through that, and that meet was actually one of my best routines.
It's really difficult to stand there as a gymnast waiting your turn.
Yes.
Because you've already warmed up, you're ready to go, you're set.
Yes, especially while they're judging your friends.
So that's where Heidi plays a very important role.
Yes, very, very.
Oh, here goes Lizzie.
Here goes Lizzie. That is a really nice mount. That is just the normal mount that I told you guys about. She'll do her turn, full turn. Oh, it's okay, just a little fall. But she tapped that second foot. That was a nice switch leap, very solid jumps, leap and jumps. This is her jump series right here. Wolf jump, straight jump, full. Beautiful, she performs that great. Another series of jumps, that was beautiful too. You really want to have good requirements, especially if you don't have other skills. This is her front tuck dismount. That was great. Great routine for Lizzie Heiss.
It's a good dismount.
Yes, your hands and your feet both off the beam at the same time. So she doesn't do one of those because they are very, very hard. They are really scary and really hard. So since she didn't do one of those, she added an extra series of jumps so that she could get that the
Get the
points
points.
back. Yes, because gymnastics is really a point system.
Mm-hmm.
It's how the first judge scores you and the second judge scores you. They put them together, they add them together, get the range. Connorsville so far has had a really solid meet this meet. It has been really good.
It has been.
Looks like the girl from Shelbyville got a 7.975 on the floor. Her floor routine was really solid, so you wouldn't think of that score.
No,
But
it seems low.
yes, it seems a little low, but I think that's what the coach is over there doing, questioning the score.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can question the score and get it.
Yeah, the coaches are allowed to.
That score was for the girl before her.
Oh, okay.
It's looking like.
Yeah.
And maybe they
That
got the
makes
same
more
score.
sense.
It's actually looking like they got the same score. That is really. It's looking like she got the same score as the girl that went before her. This is Emily from Connorsville Junior Bischoff going. Just like I said, those mounts are really, really hard. It looks like she just didn't have enough power to jump up on that beam. She has really nice dance on the beam.
Mm-hmm, she does.
There's her full turn. She has a lot of stress on her to compete at sectionals. There's her nice round off.
That was a good round off.
really nice. It's high. She has a really nice high punch off.
Again, this is where her practice pays off.
Yes. When you're on the beam, if you start with a jump on mount, then you have to sit on the beam at some point. So that's why she just got down on the beam. That's her sequence. Really, really nice. She has really smooth transitions on the beam.
She's also really good at engaging the judges.
Yes.
She looks at them at every chance she has,
Yes,
which
and
is great.
Her dance is just so nice. She takes the dance from her floor routine, which is what we're all supposed to do. But some of us don't use it as well as she does. She has really good, smooth movement.
She does. Coming to her dismount.
And this is the first girl that will be doing. Oh, actually, no. She is doing
Good.
a front layout dismount. That was a really nice and solid routine
It was.
from Emily Bishop.
So now we are just competing the beam for Connorsville. Shelbyville's done with floor.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we only have, on beam left, we have, let me look at this. We have Elena, Kira McKinney, and Ansley Bodwell. So we are on our last three girls.
Okay.
And it looks like we are about to also start competing on floor with our Connorsville gymnast. Emma Jennings will go first on the floor. this is the stressful part when you have to go on beam. Because normally I am the last competitor on the beam, so it's really it makes you a little angry when you have to go on beam when your friend's competing on floor. Because you love to cheer on your friend in this
On the
sport.
floor, for
yes,
sure.
especially on the floor. And you like to do their dances.
That's usually when everybody gets excited.
Yes, it's especially with the songs that we pick.
Mm-hmm. Heidi's giving her pep talk.
Yes, like always. The judges, it's really hard for them to calculate the scores. Here goes Elena Daniels with her jump on mount. Really
Beautiful.
solid mount. Really solid. She has great dance. I love her floor routine. Great height, good jumps, beautiful straight legs, pointed toes. This is her full turn right here. Perfect full turn,
Aw.
just a little fall. She just did that so easily.
I love her back walkovers.
Yes, this is her connection actually. So she'll do 2 back walkovers in a row consecutive without moving her feet. It looks like Emily Bischoff got a 1.6.
That was a good
It's
routine.
actually was supposed to be a 6.1 on Emily's score. Yes. Which is still weird because they normally don't end it like that.
No.
But it's probably 610. That's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That was her cartwheel back tuck dismount. She does those really easy. It's really easy for her. Elena had a great routine. It's really hard for all of our girls to be competing today with all of the sicknesses.
And
Everything.
the cold. It's cold in here.
Yes, it is cold in here, especially when you're wearing a
Little Leos.
a leotard that is just uncomfortable.
Okay, they fixed Emily's
Yes,
score.
they fixed it. I
That's
was
better.
wondering how she got a 1.6.
Heidi's coming over for her pep talk.
Yes. She likes to make us laugh before. It helps get the jitters out. And if you can see a little bit, we put chalk on the mat before we go so that the beam is less slippery. Joanne's over there talking to the judges for the floor. I think she wants us all to compete. She wants our girls on floor to compete after the girls on beam are done. I'm pretty sure that's why she's talking to them.
Here goes Kira.
Looks like Elena got a 6.1, 6.9 as 6.9, which is a really good score for 2 falls.
It is
Really good score. This is Kira sitting back on the beam. She had a little laugh there. Again, she's a senior, so this is really hard meet for everybody. Straddle quarter, she's been working on that this whole time. This is actually I don't know if she did it at the Invitational. And her back handspring on the beam, really, really pretty. I'm pretty sure me and Kira are the only ones that does a back handspring because they are really, really challenging. But Ainsley next, you'll see her great routine.
Kira's having a great routine.
Yes, this is beautiful. This is her connection series, cartwheel, cartwheel.
Great.
Beautiful.
Good job.
That's beautiful. Cartwheel, back tuck, dismount. Perfect on the landing. That was beautiful routine. That was a beautiful routine for Kira. The only thing that she wobbled on was going back down on the beam.
Yep.
Beautiful pointed toes to her back tuck. Great no arm swing, which is not a deduction. So she did perfect and blended that perfectly.
That should be a good score.
That will be a really good score.
Heidi's giving Ainsley her pep talk.
Yes. Ainsley does a different mount. So most of the girls do a jump on mount, but there are I'm pretty sure only 3 of us do not. It's Ainsley, me, and Lizzie Heist. We all decided just to do a normal mount. I don't really like jump on mounts. I could do them, but it's also like a little scary just going from the ground, just jumping so quick.
And at the start.
Yes, and I feel like if that's the way that I fall in my routine, I will be really, really angry.
Yeah. It's hard to recover.
Yes. Even though a lot of the time I do fall in the beginning of my routine. The girls from Connorsville are actually warming up on the floor right now, getting ready to compete there after the beam is done.
And then Shelbyville will move to beam.
Yes, and the individuals will also move to beam. I wonder why the individuals don't go before us on the floor, because they always sit over there. They just get cold for a while.
Right.
They're warming up right there for beam on the line, but then they also have actual warm-up time to warm up for beam. Alyssa today is actually competing a newer skill that she's only done one time. Here goes Ainsley.
Kira got a 9.05.
She got a 9.05, 9.0 on the beam. That is a great score. This is Ainsley. Really stressful after going on your teammate that just got a 9.0. That is a new record score. I'm pretty sure Kira's best score ever on the beam.
Yes.
That was really solid round off. Just a little wobble, but that was beautiful. Wolf jump, tuck 3/4. She does those so good. Nice. Switch leap, split jump, pike jump. Very nice. Front layout dismount. That was beautiful. She did that so easily.
Yeah.
Here goes her dismount. Nice. All together. That was really pretty.
Great job.
I can't believe Kira got a 9
That's
on the beam.
Amazing.
That
Good
is
for
so
her.
good.
I'm so excited for her.
I don't think anybody this season has gotten a 9.
No. And she did it in the last meet of the season.
Not Ainsley. Now, whose name was I trying to say? Elena. She just did a full, I'm pretty sure, on the floor. It's where you do a round off back handspring, you do a layout in that straight position, and then you twist all the way around. So she'll end facing the stairs.
I think Emma Jennings is getting ready to go.
Yes, she is getting ready to salute on the floor.
And this routine has just improved leaps and bounds.
Yes. Yes. Did she do it her freshman year?
No. Oh, she competed, but she didn't perform these skills.
She didn't perform these skills. Yes, she got most of these skills recently, actually.
Mm-hmm. She's in the gym.
Yes,
A lot.
she works so hard. I wonder why I cannot hear her music.
It's not going.
She's going to have to restart. I would be very mad too. I wonder how she started if the music was not going.
I don't know.
Maybe I wouldn't have been mad. Maybe it was really, really quiet. But
And they
still,
just
you
turned it
can't
up.
really start unless you hear your music. Solid turn, nice. Round off back handspring, whip back.
Nice.
Yes, she just learned that skill actually. Switch leap to a little other leap.
Beautiful.
Yes. Ainsley got an 8.5 on the beam. That is a really
Okay.
good score for a fall. No, for a wobble. A wobble. Good rebound after the second back handspring. Again, it's really stressful for our girls tonight because this is the last meet before sectionals. You really,
After a
really,
long
really
week.
want to compete at sectionals, yes. We've had a really hard week. On Monday, we couldn't have practice because of the weather. And then every day at school, we've had a 2-hour delay other than yesterday. It's our first full day at school. I'm pretty sure Ainsley actually got an 8.575,
Oh, yeah.
which I want to know whose the last score was then.
Right.
Our gymnasts have been working so hard for this meet, just in all. Because sectionals is Saturday, March 1st at 10 a.m. here at Connersville High School in the old gym. After sectionals, if we make it to top 3, we will compete in the regional March 7th, Friday, March 7th at 6 o'clock. And the regionals is in Indianapolis. And then if we make it into the top 3 there, then we could go to state, and it's at Ball State University, March 15th at 1 o'clock. It is really, really stressful for those 3 because it's just really hard, but you can go to sectional. If the team doesn't make it in the top 3 at the sectional, you can still go to regionals all by yourself. You have to place in the top, I'm pretty sure it's the top 3 or top 5. I'm pretty sure it's the top 5 for individual to go to regionals. You have to place the top 5 at sectionals. So it's really stressful. You really have to do your best at that meet because you can't only rely just on your team. Rachel Ruff is going for Franklin County on the beam. she's an individual with us. Never mind, she was just warming up. But the individuals are going on the beam. They are really calculating the scores over there, the judges are. It's really stressful. This is Emily Bischoff getting ready to go on the floor. She has a stunning floor routine. She does this routine really well. Good turn, just a little bouncy when she turns.
Does she get a deduction?
Yes, I'm pretty sure she gets deducted for that. She's great. She stood that back tuck up great.
She did. Well, that was a good score for Emma.
Yes, that is a really good score for Emma. That might be her highest.
I think that's her best score.
That might be her highest score, a 6.975. This is Emily's really cool part in her routine. That part is so cool. And then everybody will do it with her, this part right here. Goes along with cheering on the team. It's a lot. That was Emily's routine. It was really good.
I like how all the girls, their routines are starkly different.
Yes, we
So
all
they're
base
original
it.
looking.
Yes, we all base it off of how we feel about our routine.
It's your personality.
Yes.
That's what's fun about floor. You can
Yes.
see the gymnast's personality coming out.
Yes, and it's so fun. We love doing the things that we mostly choreograph. This is her back handspring. That's really good. Those are really tiring, so. This is Alyssa Lovin. She's a senior. Again, last event for her senior
Yes.
night. It's so hard to do. Our other senior, Kirsten Coffey, is not competing floor today. I don't know why. I really like her routine because I made it up. I love her routine so much. And she does it really, really well. But I guess she just wasn't feeling it today. She's only competed her floor routine, I think, one time.
We'll see how Alyssa gets through this routine from being sick.
Yes. It's really hard, especially with all the energy put into your routine.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do 3 passes and three skills in each pass. 3 or more, so it's really, really difficult. I wonder if she'll compete her round off back handspring half right now. If she does, this will be her second meet competing it. She just learned this skill a few weeks ago, and she has made great progress. The day after she learned it, she went back to the gym, she tried more, and then she came to the meet the next day and competed it, and it was so good.
That's great. That's how you have to do it.
Yes, in all her years of doing gymnastics, this is the first time she's ever done this skill, and she does it so good for it being its first time. She has Kira McKinney sitting in the corner for her, another senior. Because when you do these skills, you need to have something to spot and look at. So I'm pretty sure she's having Kira McKinney sit in the corner for her.
And it's best to have a teammate
Yes,
smiling at you, cheering you on.
it helps you get ready. And it really helps. Like, it really does help a lot. Looks like Emily's
Yeah.
score is about to go up. Alyssa has a really pretty routine. Emily got a 6.675. They played the wrong music. They played Kirsten's music. She was supposed to go. They did this last time too. They played Kirsten's music by accident. Nice 1.5 turn. She's getting ready to go on her round off back handspring half. Let's see if she's gonna go for it. Beautiful. That was great. That was a good try. She just twisted a little late. That's it. But that's okay. It was a really pretty back layout. She has a nice back walkover too. I love that part right there. Back handspring, straddle jump. That straddle jump adds, it gives you bonus, I'm pretty sure. Especially after the 2 back handsprings, so. That's why you'll see a lot of girls do it. That was a pretty solid routine from Alyssa. She did great. I know it was really hard for her to do. This is the 1.5. This is the half. It was really hard. She just didn't have enough momentum to turn her in. She wasn't high enough. But it was really pretty otherwise. This is her front pass, front handspring, front walkover, front handspring, dive roll. Really nice. And this will be her 3rd pass, round off. Pretty round off, 2 really nice back handsprings to a straddle jump. That is Elena, and that is Ellie Jennings. It's actually Emma Jennings' sister. She takes pictures for us. She's really good photographer. And she's actually a sophomore. She's only in my grade, so she does it really well. She's really nice and supportive of the team. She always tries to be here and take pictures for us every meet. So we appreciate her for that.
Yes. Elena has a pretty routine.
Yes, beautiful. I'm pretty sure she's going to do her round off back handspring full. She might just do a half because she is sick, but her fulls, she can twist beautifully.
Yes, she can.
They're calculating her score, Alyssa's score. Our individuals are competing on beam right now.
All right, it looks like they're getting ready to salute.
Here they go to salute Elena. Beautiful beginning pose. Alyssa got a 7.125. Great score. Great score for her. Good double turn. I really like this part. She does the little salsa. I love her music. Back handspring there. Oh, she only did the half, but she twists so beautifully. switch leap. Good switch leap. I love her salsa. And she gets into it. Front handspring, front tuck, dive roll. She does those so good. She really gets into her routine. I love her routine so much. Round off back handspring to a back tuck. That gives her extra because she does 3 flips.
Just crazy.
It's so hard to do, especially at the end of your routine.
And the end of the competition.
Yes, this is your very first pass. She does it a half. She does it so pretty. Nice straight legs, everything. And then her front handspring front tuck. Looks like she landed a little more back, so it was harder for her to go forward, but it was beautiful.
It was a nice
her
save.
round off, 2 back handsprings to a beautiful layup. She ended perfectly. Her music cut off as soon as she landed.
Yes.
I wonder if that was, she accidentally was late or...
I don't remember it being like that.
Me neither, because it's never cut off that fast. At least she saved it. At least she was ending
did save it. Yep. So Shelbyville girls are warming up on the beam right now.
Yes.
And we are waiting for the judges to tally up Elena's scores.
Yes.
And Kira is in the wings.
She just did a back tuck dismount off the beam. Looks like she hurt her ankle. It's really hard when you land on the corner of that beam on your heel. It hurts so bad. Because the beams are not squishy. They are not. It is a hard beam.
They're not forgiving.
No. Especially when you fall off or you split the beam.
Straddle it. Oh.
Yes, you just go right down. It hurts so bad. It gives you burns.
Oh, here goes Kira.
Here goes Kira
This
McKinney.
is a fun routine.
Her last, well,
Her
it
last
won't
in
be her
regulation.
last, but it will be her last normal meet routine. Such a good routine. She's a really strong competitor on this event. Looks like Elena got a 7.65, which is a really great score. It's a really pretty back layout, round up back layout. Sometimes she twists on that skill, sometimes she doesn't. Just depends. We're all really sick right now. Beautiful. She has great leaps and jumps.
But she's a double sport right now.
Yes.
She does cheerleading as well. And they just finished a cheerleading competition, so
Yes.
I'm sure she's exhausted.
In Florida. Nationals, actually. We have a lot of girls that do different sports on the team. Really crazy with all of us. Yes. That was beautiful. I know she's really tired after that beautiful routine. That was so
It was good though.
This is her first pass. Round off back handspring. Beautiful back layout.
She had a lot of power on that.
Yes. Front handspring, front tuck, dive roll. And then that is a popa. And then round off back handspring, back tuck.
Beautiful.
That is actually not a popa. I did not mean to say that. That's a shushkinova. There's a lot of skills with a lot of different names.
Very unique name.
Yes, very unique, like Shushkinova.
down to our last competitor
Yes.
for Connorsville.
For Connorsville, and then after we will have the individuals go. Ainsley has a really, really, really good floor routine. She does a really nice second pass, which is a front layout with a full twist into a dive roll, and she does it so well. Has she had that skill for long?
Yes. She's had most of her skills for a while. I don't know that she's doing a lot of new skills
Yes.
at this point.
She perfects her old
She
ones,
perfects
which is
the old
really
ones.
good.
Yes. That's kind of the mentality that the old gym that she competed for USGA with, and that was their motto. Was
Really?
You compete lower
Yeah.
because you perfect those skills.
Yes.
And then you move up, and once you perfect a skill, then you're allowed to add it back in.
Yes.
So that's kind of stuck with her,
Yeah.
and it's hard to get her to do
New
something
things.
out of her
Yeah.
wheelhouse because
Yeah.
it's got to be perfect.
Yes. No, that's what's different with me is that I just get like every time I feel like I'm just doing a new skill all the time, and it's so hard. And I wish I would just stick to one skill and perfect that one skill. Here's Shelbyville girl going on beam. I'm pretty sure one of their girls have already went. Yes, one of their freshmen have already went. This girl is a freshman. Nice solid turn. The last girl got an 7.825, which is a pretty good score.
Yeah. I didn't see her full routine. I was busy watching Kira.
Yeah. Looks like Alyssa got a 7.65. I'm pretty sure that's what it said on the floor. No,
Kira.
Elena got a 7.25, and then this is Kira's score about to go. This is Ainsley floor routine. It's so nice. I love it so much. That's a popo right there. Straddle jump with a full twist. Front tuck, round off back handspring, back layout. You can tell she perfects her stuff really all the time. This is the front full I was talking to you about. It's so cool. She did that perfect.
Gorgeous.
Looks like Kira got a 8.075. Double turn right there. Nice. She has really nice straight legs, good flexibility. That's really pretty. How long was she at her old gym?
All through elementary and junior high.
Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful stuck landing. Did you guys live here the whole time she went there?
Yes. We drove up every day.
Oh my gosh. That was a beautiful routine for Ainsley Bodwell. That was beautiful.
Solid.
This is her first pass, front tuck, round off back handspring, back layout. She has 2 saltos in there, so that is bonus. Front full. Those are so nice how she does those. Round off back handspring, back layout. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Those are such a nice leap that she does right there. That is so pretty.
So much power. She's got so much
Yes.
power in those legs.
Yes, she does. Connorsville is actually done on the floor. We have done every event. So they're probably going to just put their warm-ups on. And now the individuals will warm up on floor.
Now, is Shelbyville done on beam?
Shelbyville is on their last girl
This is
on
the last
beam.
girl.
Yes. the individuals have so much power too.
They do.
This is her supposed to be connection.
She almost hit the beam.
Yeah. A little wild fall. That was scary.
She's trying to save it.
Yeah. I think she wanted that to count as a flight, but I don't think she made it up high enough. She fell off twice, so she was probably thinking about those falls.
Yep.
Switch leap, 2 pike jumps, pretty nice. She looks really angry right now.
She's mad at herself, I'm
That
sure.
that was pretty solid routine.
Her jumps were good.
Yes. Looks like they're videoing themselves. Probably to review it later. This is her dismount, her back tuck dismount right here. She kind of steps back into it.
Yeah.
Probably to give her more power.
She looks like she's favoring that one ankle.
Yes.
And she's probably trying to get more power out of it.
Probably because it's probably also because she probably had her ankle already hurting, and then when she hit the beam really hard in her warm-up.
The beam is one of the hardest on ankles.
Yes, it's
Because it doesn't give when you land.
yes. It's like one of the hardest events in this sport.
Yes.
The sophomore from Tri, I'm pretty sure, will go up first on the floor. All the individuals are doing a lot of warming up on the floor. So I wonder why, because you normally don't want to over warm up or else you'll be really, really tired.
Especially when it's your last event.
Yes.
You're already tired from
Yes.
the night.
And then the individual from Franklin County, Rachel Ruff, she is a junior.
You're fine.
She will not be able to compete floor because of her ankle injury. I think she tried to do it last meet, but it just hurt really bad. Because floor is really hard on your ankles. It really is.
The sport is hard on your
Yes,
ankles.
this whole sport, it's hard on your whole body. That's why a lot of gymnasts get hurt a lot. With ankles, backs, shoulders.
Elbows.
Yes, everything. Because on the bars, you're hanging from your arms. Your whole body is just held up by your arms. On the beam and on every other event, you're running, just like our vault, we're running on hardwood floor
Yes.
on a runway.
Sprinting.
Yes, sprinting. As fast as we can.
9.225.
Yes,
for
looks
floor.
like Ainsley got a 9.225 on the floor. It's a really good score. What's her highest score this season?
9.65.
Oh, that is such a great score. Looks like Autumn Van Winkle is actually going to go first today on the floor. She has a nice routine. She just made this routine up. Looks like maybe Shelbyville has one more girl going on the beam. It's a really nice leap right there for Autumn. She does a full twist. That is the first one that we've seen today. The backwards full twist that we've seen today. Ainsley's the only one that does a forwards full twist. Which I wonder which one is harder to do.
I don't know.
I think the forwards full twisting is really scary.
Because you lose sight of the
Yes,
floor.
but also backwards twisting, you don't see anything either. It's really hard either way. She has a really hip-hoppy routine. It's really nice. She's a really nice hip-hop routine. She just started that floor routine. And that was Shelbyville's last girl, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was their last girl.
So Shelbyville's done.
Yes.
Connersville's done.
This is Autumn's round off back handspring full twist. She does it so good. This is her front handspring front tuck. She is a level 7 gymnast with me. So these skills that she's doing, we can do most of them in our level 7 routine other than the back full. We're not allowed to twist in our routines. It's really hard to do the competitive and high school routines.
It's wild to me how different the
Yes.
two are.
Yes.
You would think it's gymnastics, same
Yeah.
thing. Completely
No,
different.
they are two different. There was a week that I had to do a competition for club, and then I had to do a competition for high school, and it was
Oh.
so hard.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yes, and that week, it was a week that we had 2 competitions for high school.
Word.
So it was a lot. And it takes a lot out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially your floor routine, you really have to watch your breathing. I'm bad at holding my breath. Like, I hold it a lot during my routines, and it is really bad for you.
It's because you're concentrating on all
Yes.
the little details.
And you're so nervous.
Yeah.
This is Brianna. She is from Tri, and I love her music. I love her music. And she's one of our individuals. She actually is coached by her mother. Most of our individuals are coached by their parents.
Because they have to have a coach, and it can't be Joanne.
Yes.
So Joanne's not allowed to coach other schools while she's coaching Connersville. So their workaround is the one parent of the competitor for the individuals is down there with them and coaching and being responsible for them. So.
Yes, like Autumn's dad goes down there. And Brianna's mom, and she has another coach that helps her. And then Rachel Ruff, she has 2 coaches too, her mom and another coach. And then Aubrey, she is from Northeastern, and I'm pretty sure her mom, she has 2 coaches, her mom and somebody else, I'm pretty sure, again. They just all have, like, their parents and then another coach, so it's probably pretty nice for them.
Right.
I love this part in her routine. It's just at the beginning. I love this music so much. I love this. She has really good leaps and jumps. Really good leaps and jumps. Her flexibility is great. Let's see how this routine goes for her. Her past few routines have been really hard for her.
That was good.
That was great. That was her best, I'm pretty sure, back pass this season. This routine has been really, really hard on her. She just started doing it a few meets ago. And the first time she did it at the meet, it didn't end up very well.
No.
See, that was great. That is her second pass done.
She really works the floor, too.
She does. She tries so hard doing this event. Let's see. I bet you this routine is really hard for her. It takes a lot of momentum out of her.
Oh.
It's okay, she had a fall, but at least she went for it and did it. She has beautiful splits
Very nice.
and leap jumps. That was her best routine yet, I'm pretty sure.
This first pass is good.
Beautiful. Round off, back handspring. Split jump. Beautiful. 180.
I love when they end a pass with a leap at the end.
Me too. A jump. I love that.
Okay. Everyone is done competing.
Yes, now we have awards.
This is her last pass.
Yes.
Just a little,
Just
not
a little
enough,
short. Yeah, just a little short. Her
But
feet
she-
just slipped right out from under her.
but she had the wherewithal to keep going.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that was her best routine yet.
Yeah, it was good for her. It was solid.
She needed that routine right there. All the girls will come to the floor to get their scores announced and see who wins the whole competition, like which team. We go out 6 places. So they'll do the top 6 on each event, and then they'll do the top 6 all around. So we have the 4 events, and then we have all of the events combined. And then we have the team. So the girls would come up with their team, and we'll sit in the circle or just all around each other, and they'll get announced.
And as they're tallying the scores, you see everybody tearing down all the apparatuses.
Yes.
Because we have to set this up and tear this down for every single meet.
Every meet, and it is so much work. We have to take down the bars, the vault, the beam, and the floor. The floor takes forever.
Oh, and it's so heavy.
It is so heavy, and the bars are really too. Like before the meet, this isn't all like this. Before the meet, the floor will already be set up because we'll have to come the night before. There's the judges. But before the meet, we'll come the night before at like 8 o'clock, and we'll all set everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day of the meet, after school, us girls will have to set all of this up, put all the mats down. It's just a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
For a competition to just take it down right after.
And it's a lot of wear and tear on the equipment as
Yes.
well. Joanne does a great job keeping the equipment in good working order,
Yes.
especially since we have to move it so often.
Yes.
She's constantly working to get new equipment and
Buying
just
us
to
like
keep it
thousands
safe.
of dollars of mats. Like,
yes, I certainly appreciate Joanne. And,
yes.
you know, she's got the girls' best interest at heart at all times, and
Yes.
that's good to know.
How many years has she been doing this for again?
47?
47. Yes.
I think it was 47.
Yes. That is crazy.
And so you were close with 50.
Yes, I was. I was really close. She's won 325
Meets.
high school meets. And she won state 3 times and regionals 4 times.
And sectionals 17 times.
17 times.
Oh.
She is such a good coach. She really leads her
is.
teams to victory.
And she's such a pillar.
Yes.
You know, everyone knows Joanne and all that she has done for this sport.
She's
and
done a
for
lot.
These girls and even the little girls. You know, she's got a great feeder program where
Yes.
the little kids are in there early and working.
Yes, we have just at Connorsville Gymnastics Center. Joanne is actually the coach there too. She has all levels from level 3 to level 7. We work so hard all the time in there. It's just, and she really helps everybody. She does this for everybody. She doesn't. If we didn't have Joanne, I bet you the high school program probably wouldn't be lasting this long.
And she's just a leader in this
Yes.
sport, for sure.
She loves it. She went to Ball State.
Yeah, she was a gymnast at Ball State.
Yes.
Competed there, and then
she was
came
so
back.
good.
And you can tell that she loves the sport.
Yes.
Is amazing at just organizing. The organization that it takes to do all of this.
Yes, and she's such a leader. She'll be like, no, you got to put it there. And everybody gets like mad at her for it, but she knows what she's talking about.
She does.
It's so hard. We're so grateful for all the parents and getting their sons and their children to help us set up and tear down. It is so hard.
We even had the boys swim team come a few times
Yes.
and help out, which was amazing.
Yes, we're so grateful for them. Yes, Joanne is getting the awards out.
We'll begin with the vault competition. Your winner on the vault from Northeastern, Aubrey Irvine with a score of 8.7.
Yes, she has a great vault
So pretty.
with a front handspring full.
Your runner-up with a score of 8.6 from Shelbyville, Haley Barr.
Oh, that's nice. I'm pretty sure she did a half on, half off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your third place finisher.
One of the
with a
highest
score of
scores I've heard for that
8.475 from
Absolutely.
Connersville, Ainsley Bodwell.
Here's Ainsley. She did have a really nice vault.
We have a tie for fourth place, both with scores of 8.45, and both from Connersville, Alina Daniels.
Oh,
and
two of our
Kira
girls
McKinney.
tied.
And Joanne cuts the ribbons down the middle
Yes.
so they get
In
blue
fifth
ribbons.
place,
So it's really bad when there's a three-way tie.
It's a sliver.
Yes, I literally, me, Ainsley, and another girl from New Pal actually got tied for second. That was crazy.
and your sixth place finisher with a score of 8.3 from Union County, Autumn Van. These are your vault winners, ladies. Salute.
It went tallest to shortest.
We move into the uneven bars. Your winner on the bars with a score of 8.425 from Connersville, Kira McKinney.
She has a great
She got first
bar
bars.
routine. She normally gets first. She has
Winner
such
on
a
the
nice bar
bars
routine.
with a score of 8.225 from Connersville, Ainsley Bodwell.
Ainsley got
She
second.
got second on bars.
I
Nice.
knew it. Her bar routine is so pretty. Her
Finishing
straight legs,
third
pointed toes,
with a
everything.
score of 7.95 from Union County, Alan Van Winkle.
We always hold hands when we're by our
Your fourth place
teammates.
finisher with a score of 7.825 from Franklin County, Rachel Ruff.
Autumn and Rachel, the individuals, they both are really always competing against each other. They normally either get before each other or after each other. They do so well.
Haley Barnes and Lily Conway.
I didn't get to see their bar routines.
No, I missed
them.
them.
7.225 from Connersville, Emily Bishop.
Oh, I'm so proud
Yay,
of Emily
good
for
for
getting that.
Emily.
Yes.
These are your
She had a great bar routine today.
Ladies, salute. Next, we move to the balance beam. Your winner on the beam with a score of 9.0 from Connersville, Kira McKinney.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
that
was
was
a great score.
Second place finisher with a score of 8.
I wonder what is the highest score she could get with her
From
routine.
Connersville, Ainsley Bodwell.
She might have got the best score she could have got, which
It
would have
was
been a
really
10.
good.
Yes, that was
Finishing third
really
with a score of 7.85 from Union County, Autumn Van Winkle. In fourth place with a score of 7.55 from Franklin County, Rachel Ruff. Your fifth place finisher with a score of 7.475
Oh, yeah, Rachel's
from
nice and
Connersville,
Yes.
Alyssa Evans.
Alyssa had a good beam
Alyssa
routine.
placed on
Yeah,
beam. That is
good.
so
And
good.
your sixth place finisher with a score of 7.325 from Shelbyville, Piper Brown. These are your balance beam winners, ladies. Salute. Now we move to the floor routine. Your winner floor with a score of 9.225 from Connersville, Ainsley Botwell.
She has a great floor routine.
She's tough to beat on the floor.
Yes.
Finishing second with a score
Just
of
with her perfection.
8.325 from Union County, Autumn Van Winkle.
Her bun is really cool.
In third with a score of 8.075 from Connersville, Kiera McKinney. Your fourth place finisher with a score of 7.975 from Shelbyville, Lily Conway. In fifth place with a score of 7.65 from Connersville, Elena Daniel. And in sixth place with a score of 7.45 from Shelbyville, Haley Barr. Your four winners, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, salute.
Now
We
the
now move into the
all-around.
all-around
Yes.
standings. Your winner in the all-around standings with a score of 34.5 from Connersville, Ainsley Bodwell.
Ainsley got first all around.
In second
Bet
place,
Kiera gets
with a
second.
score of 33.95 from Connersville, Kiera McKinney.
Yay!
In third place with a score of 32.425 from Union County, Autumn Van Winkle. In fourth place with a score of 30.425 from Shelbyville.
I think it's safe to say Connersville won this meet.
Yes. They had a really good meet.
They did.
This meet. This has been one of their best. I wonder what score they got as an all-around. So for the all-around, what score they averaged the top 5? I'm pretty sure it's the top 5, yes.
For the team score.
Yes, for the team score. They do the top best 5 on each event. And then they average it.
These are your all-around winners. Ladies, salute.
So they'll say the team, which team won right now?
98.725 to 89.075.
98.725. That's pretty good.
Ladies Spartan. We'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight.
This was a good meet.
Yes, it was a good meet. So this has been with Michaela Smith.
And Jackie Bodwell.
Thank you so much for watching TV3, watching the Connersville Gymnastics meet.
Have a good night.